Hello kids, how are you? Welcome to our second lecture of mathematics. Kids, in this lecture we will learn the very basic topics and the very basic concepts about the things that you see around yourself, and after this lecture you will able to define the things that you see around yourself in a better way. So let's get started. Also we will learn a new concept about addition, which we call addition. So students, let's get started from the concepts of big and small. Okay kids, you see here that there are two cats, but the size of one cat is smaller than the size of another cat. You see that the sizes of these two cats are not same. It means that one cat is smaller and the other one is bigger. So this one is the concept of small cat and bigger cat. This is small cat and this one is big cat. Okay, you see that there are two circles and there are stars in these circles, but the quantity of stars in one circle is smaller than the quantity of another circle. Okay, so we will not say that the quantity of stars in this circle is smaller than the quantity of stars in the other circle. Rather, we will say there are few stars in this circle and there are most stars in this circle. So here is the concept of few stars and most stars. These are few stars and these are most stars. Okay, you see that two cakes and it looks very delicious. So, and here is also the difference between the sizes of these two cakes. One cake is bigger than the other cake. Now you will see that also the difference between the weights of these cakes. The smaller one cake will have the lighter weight, but the other cake which is bigger, it has more weight. So we will say that this cake is lighter and this cake is heavier. The 1 pound cake is lighter than this is a 3 pound cake, then 3 pound cake is heavier. Okay, this is, you see the height of two men. Okay, so this man has bigger height than this man. So we will not say that this has a bigger height and this man has smaller height. Rather, we will say tall man and short man. So you see, when you see the things that are not same in height, then one thing will be shorter and the other thing will be taller. So this one is tall man and this one is short man. Okay, you see sets of books here, but you see that these books have thick, you see the width of these books, right? You are seeing the width of these books are thick books. Okay, the more width, so these are thick, these books are less width, right? So these books, we say these are thin book set and this is thick book set. Thin book set and thick book set. We also use this concept of light and heavier. You see the books that are thicker than these books have heavier weight and these books are light. Okay, so we can also use the concept of heavy and light, but I have introduced a new concept also. These are thick book set and thin book set. Sorry, I have written think here, but the true spellings are thin book set. THIN, thin book set. Okay, so now student, let's move the concept of addition. I have learned you the natural number from 1 to 10, right, and also concept of 0. So by using that numbers we will learn now the concept of addition. So let's move. If we add 0 to 0, then we get 0. Simple. Add means if we have nothing, and nothing, then we get nothing. So 0 plus 0 is always equal to 0. You have to remind this. Okay. If you have one apple, okay, if your mom gives you one apple, and if your sister gives you no apple, then how many apple you have in all together? So kids, you have only one apple. Okay, one apple plus 0 apple is always equal to one apple. This is the sign of addition. Okay, we will say that one, these are one apple, na? So we will say one, this is the sign of plus, and 0, this is the sign of equal. 1 we will read as 1 plus 0 equals to 1. Similarly, if we add, it means that when 0 is added to any number, here may be 2, here may be 3, here may be 4, 5, 6, any number. If 0 is added to any number, the answer is always equal to that number. Similarly, 2 plus 0 equals 2, 7 plus 0 equals to 7, 4 plus 0 equals to 4, and 9 plus 0 is equals to 9. Here may be any number. Okay, so I have present some examples in front of you. So here may be any number. If we will add 0 to any number, the answer is always equal to that number. Okay, got it? So let's move next. Okay. If you have one apple that you have received to your father and your mother gives you another apple, then how many apple you have in total? So let's count. 1, 1 and 2. 1 and 2. You have 2 apples in total. Okay. So 1, we say that 1 plus 1 equals to 2. 1 apple plus 1 apple equals to 2 apple. You know that 2 comes after the number 1. So 1, 2. Okay. Now, if you have 1 apple and your mother gives you 2 more apples, then how many apple do you have altogether? You have, let's count, 1, 1, 2, 3. Okay, you have in total 1, 2, 3. So we can say that 1 apple plus 2 apples equals to 3 apples. Okay. Okay, these are 2 apples plus 2 apples equals to, let's count them, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 plus 2 equals 4. We have 4 apples here. 2 plus 2 equals to 4. Okay, let's move to the next question. You see that here are three apples, right? One, two, and three. And you receive one, two, three, four. These are four apples, and these are one, two, and three apples. Three apples and four apples. Then how many apples do you have all together? Let's count them. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. You have seven apples. Okay, all together. Okay, if you have how many apples, let's count them individually. One, two, three, four, plus these are four apples, and plus how many apples are these? One, two, three, four. These are four apples, and these are also four apples. Then how many apples do you have all together? Let's count them. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. We have 8 apples in total. Okay, we have 8 apples in total. 4 plus 4 equals to 8. Okay, yes, you have these apples. Let's count them. These apples plus these apples equals to these apples. Let's count them. How many apples are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these are 5 apples plus 1, 2, 3, and 4. These are 4 apples. So how many apples we have all together? These are 5 apples and these are 4 apples. So let's count them in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 apples in total. Next, we have how many apples? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. These are 6 apples. And how many apples are these? You can see that we have count them many times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So these are 6 apples plus these are 4 apples equals to how many apples? Let's count them. The answer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So these are 10 apples in total. We can see that 6 plus 4 equals to 10. Okay guys, thank you. I hope you have learned more from today's lecture and keep practicing these things. Let's count the things that you have in your bag, in your home, that you see around yourself. In this way you will learn very fast and quickly. If I learn you something, then keep practicing that things. Okay, so in this way you will learn in a better way and in a fast. So thank you kids.